He fails every exam. He loses every fight, and somehow he keeps saving the future. Meet Nobita Nobi, the weakest boy in class, the one a robot cat from the 22nd century was sent back to fix before his mistakes ruined generations.
First, let's go back to his roots and how it all began.
Nobita Nobi lives in Nerima, Tokyo, under the constant scolding of his mother, Tamako Nobi, and the mild guidance of his father, Nobisuke Nobi. At school, he ranks at the bottom in tests, finishes last in races, and becomes the daily punching bag of Takashi Goda, known as Gion, and the rich, mocking Tsuneo Honekawa. Only Shizuka Minamoto treats him with steady kindness. His life shifts completely when Doraemon arrives from the 22nd century, sent by his descendant Seiwashi to repair a disastrous future filled with bankruptcy, family collapse, and generational debt. Nobita is not chosen because he is special. He is chosen because he is dangerous to his own timeline. His laziness, fear, and poor decisions are severe enough to alter history. From that point on, gadgets like the Anywhere Door, the Time Machine, and the Take-Copter are not just toys, they are tools preventing catastrophe.
Now let's break down his skills and what makes him different.
Nobita has almost no traditional strengths. He struggles academically, he avoids responsibility, he panics under pressure. Yet he has unbelievable aim with toy guns, the ability to fall asleep in seconds, and an emotional softness that lets him connect with animals, robots, and even former enemies. Doraemon provides futuristic inventions, but Nobita decides how they are used. Many times he misuses gadgets out of insecurity. When real danger appears, something changes. He stands up to Giant despite certain defeat. He risks himself to protect Shizuka. He chooses to reset timelines even when a better outcome would benefit him personally. His greatest power is not intelligence or courage, it is the ability to grow after humiliation.
Let's look at what he's actually accomplished over time.
Across countless adventures, Nobita helps stop alien invasions, rogue artificial intelligence, prehistoric disasters, and time distortions that threaten Earth's existence. He travels through the time machine to repair broken futures. He protects entire civilizations alongside Doraemon. In several stories, he gives up personal advantage to restore fairness. Most importantly, he rewrites his destined future. The boy meant to drown in debt and failure grows into the adult who marries Shizuka and builds a stable family, proving Seiwashi's intervention was not about dependency, but transformation. His achievements are rarely celebrated at school, yet across timelines, his decisions repeatedly prevent collapse.
Now it's time for a quick podcast round with questions from anime fans. Hi, Hellmade viewers. As we've introduced our guest, it's time to jump straight into those fan-asked questions you've all been eager to hear. Let's get right to it. Some fans believe Shizuka settled for you. They say she deserved someone stronger. Does that insecurity still haunt you?
It used to. I felt small next to everyone. But love isn't about muscles or grades.
There's a theory that without Doraemon, you would grow into the exact failure your future shows. So tell me honestly, are you truly improving or just being carried?
I get help, yes, but I still make the choices. Doraemon can't fix my heart for me.
You rely on gadgets constantly. Is that emotional dependence? What happens if Doraemon leaves forever?
I'd feel lost. I'd probably cry. But I don't want to stay weak forever.
You're bullied almost daily. Did you ever wish something terrible would happen to Gion or Suneo?
I've felt angry. I've imagined it, but that kind of thinking scares me.
Last one. If you could erase your weak personality instantly and become perfect, would you delete the current version of yourself?
No, because then I wouldn't understand pain, and I wouldn't grow.
Thank you, Nobita. At last, let's talk about what we can actually learn from him.
We often blame our weaknesses and slow progress for why we stay stuck. We think talent decides everything. Nobita shows the opposite. He begins at the bottom, fails constantly, and still chooses kindness over bitterness and growth over excuses. He proves that weakness is not permanent unless we accept it as identity. What we can learn from him is that growth begins when we stop hiding behind our flaws.
And that's the end of our podcast and deep dive. If I missed a burning question, let me know in the comments. Plus, suggest who we should break down next. If you like this, hit that like, share it with your fellow anime fans, and smash the hype button. And if you're new, don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell. Stay tuned with Hell Made videos. Let's see who our next guest will be.